Hello coders, welcome to another Symfony tutorial. Today I'm going to show you an awesome new feature in Symfony 7.4. It was committed by Nicolas. It allows us to have multiple environments in our root attribute that allows us to say, hey, this root can only be used in, say, in dev or in test environments, but not in production environments. So I've created a very basic Symfony application. It just has a test controller and a test template. The current app_env is set to dev as it would be by standard. And if I go to the browser, I can see that this page is working. This means that I can get to /test in the browser, and this is the output. But let's say I only want to get to this test controller via a dev or a test environment. Now, previously to Symfony 7.4, we could only set this per environment, but now we can set multiple environments on the root. So let's go back to the code, and in the test controller, I can give an env option with an array this time of different environments. So let's say it is dev and let's say it is test. So if I go over to the .env file and I change this to be test and then save that, go back to the browser and refresh the page, we would be still able to access that page as shown here. But now let's say I only want to set this to, say, the test environment. So let's go back to the code and change the test controller, removing the dev option. Save that, change the .env to dev and save the environment variables. Go back to the browser and refresh the page. We can see that this now 404s because we can't get to that root because our environment is set to dev and not test. This is specifically for the test environment. So where would we use this? Well, the benefit of defining multiple environments against our root allows us to control what environments can see what pages and what environments can access certain routes. So let's say, for example, there is a page that shows some debug information or shows some things about, I don't know, a message queue that shouldn't be shown in staging or production, but can be shown to our developers and our testers. Now we can actually do that against the root itself. Before Symfony 7.4, we would have to have multiple routes and define the environment for each one because we could only set one environment per route. But now, because we can use an array of environments, we can specify multiple environments per route, which is a huge win for Symfony 7.4. If you found this tutorial useful, if you've never known that you can actually supply your env into the root, then do let me know. Like, subscribe, and follow for more Symfony tutorials coming your way. If you've got any comments, questions, or queries, do let me know as well, or if you've got any suggestions for future videos. Thank you ever so much for watching. Happy coding, everyone. Take care. Cheers. Bye.